Hey everybody, Marianne here. Thanks for watching the 411 Mamas. I know I haven't posted in a while. Just wanted to give you guys an update. I did have my baby. We named him Nathan Douge, and he was born on January 21st. He was 8 pounds 13 ounces, born 6:13 a.m. and he was 22 inches long. So it was a big baby, a long baby, and most importantly, he was a VBAC baby. He wasn't a C-section. So I was really praying to God that he wasn't going to be another C-section. I really did not want to. But anyways, it was a wonderful experience. And I laughed because, you know, it was, but it wasn't. So for all you moms out there, you know what I'm talking about. So all of my pregnancies were very different. This one I would have to say has been the most painful one, and it's probably the one that's going to make me not want to have any more kids. So I think number 4 is it for us. We're looking to see what we're going to do as far as making sure that number 4 is it for us. Anyway, so just today I wanted to talk about the difference between having a 4th child at 34 compared to having your first child at 24. It's a huge difference, I would have to say. With my first one, I was 24, I was really young, I didn't have a job, my husband didn't have a job, we were living with my parents, or we were half living with my parents, half living with his parents. We were kind of unsure what we were doing, and, you know, we got married really young. It was really tough, you know, and especially in any situation with your first child, you know, you're kind of anxious and you over-anticipate things, you tend to overanalyze things, but I think the good thing about having a baby really young is that you're a little bit more naive and you have a feeling or a sense of being invincible. So you're not as, I would say, worried as you would if you were having your first child when you're a little bit older. And I think that's a good thing because, you know, sometimes you get a little bit more overprotective when you're having your first child when you're older. The second and third with Maya and Marcus, I would say it was also challenging because, you know, my husband and I, we were going through our 5, 6, 7-year marriage phase, and that's usually like, I think in our generation is called the 7-year itch. You know, it's when you're really unsure about where the relationship is in your marriage. You know, it's very rocky and it's very challenging. You know, you don't know whether you hate the person or you love the person anymore, or whether you made the right decision. And I think that's where we were when I had Maya and when I had Maya. You know, we were really unsure of where we were, and I had Marcus because we were kind of in a reconciliation, you know, process. So Marcus is our getting back together kind of timeline, I would say. And after that, you know, the 6 years that we've had without any kids, the 5 years we've had without any more babies, it's been good because we were able to focus on our marriage more. But I would have to say with this one, it's very different. With Nathan, we're a lot more stable with where we are financially. We have our own home now. We're not as apprehensive with what we're doing. We're not as unsure of ourselves because, you know, we see our 10-year-old and she is great and we love, you know, she's just amazing. She's a great kid. She's really helpful. Nina actually changes diapers. You know, she's excited to do it, so I let her do it. Maya is very helpful in the house too, and Marcus has just been really great. You know, he's been a very good boy. And I think that's what makes it more exciting this time around because we see how different and how wonderful our 3 kids are, and we're just excited to see what Nathan is going to be like. And I think we're a little bit more relaxed that, you know, we can handle ourselves and that we know how to do it. Because even my mom, actually, it's so funny. She said, I don't know why, but with this with this baby, I'm more excited. She said, not that I wasn't excited with the other three, with my other three grandkids, but she said, for this one, I'm really excited. And I said, I think maybe it's because I'm not living in your house. And maybe it's because, she's seen how great the other three has turned out, so we're not as anxious. Even recovery postpartum-wise, dealing with the emotions, dealing with the transition from being pregnant to not pregnant, I think it's a lot easier for me this time. I'm a little bit more relaxed. I think I'm enjoying him a lot more. I'm not so stressed out with so many other things. I think I'm appreciating new babies. And it's been 6 years since I last had a baby, and you know what? I miss the smell. I love the cuddles. I love, everything about it. Even like changing the diaper. Like, it's just been, I feel like I'm looking at it in a different perspective. So I do see the benefits of having kids young, so that when, having babies at a younger age, like I did when I was 24, and having one also at 34, there's also lots of pros for having them a little bit later. The great thing is that I have a big gap between my first and my last, so I just feel like this has been really exciting times for us. So just wanted to share with you guys that we're doing great. And for those of you who are a little bit hesitant about having more kids, hey, kids are blessings, and no matter what age you have them, be thankful that you have them. And I don't think there's any right age or wrong age to have kids. I think there's always, if you can have kids, have them. I don't know. I just love being a mom. It's a little difficult, yes. It's a little bit tiring. I haven't been sleeping very well. But, that goes with all pregnancies. So, anyways, I hope everybody is having a great day. I hope all the moms out there are enjoying being a mom. And, that's what we're here in this channel, to support each other. So if you guys have any questions or any comments, any questions what it's like to have 4 so far, I don't know. We'll see the grocery bill when he grows up a little bit more. So far, I'm being very good about breastfeeding. This is another thing. Now that I'm older, this is the first time I'm actually 100% breastfeeding. So yes, patting myself in the back. I'm really proud of myself. I haven't caved in. I haven't bought any formula. Although there are nights when I wish I had formula. I'm trying to pump, but for some reason my body just doesn't want to pump milk when he's not feeding. So in order for me to actually pump out milk, he would have to be feeding on one, and I would have to be pumping on the other, and then that causes a problem, because then he wants to go on the other side, and then I'm running out of things. So I'm not very successful with pumping so far, but he has been eating everything. He's been eating really well. For his 1-month checkup, he had gained 3 pounds, so he's actually about 11.5 pounds now. So that was last week, so he might even be 12 pounds. He's wearing 6 months clothes. He's a very big boy. So I'm not really worried about feeding, but I am excited about that. And I'm also excited that I'm going to be trying cloth diaper. So I believe my order arrives next week, and I'll let you guys know about how I'm doing with that. I ordered the Kauai diapers. I was debating between Sun Baby or actually trying like a more expensive brand, but you know what, money's really tight, and that defeats the purpose of me buying cloth diapers. So I bought Kauai because some people were saying that the quality is a little bit better than Sun Baby. So we'll see. I don't really have anything to compare with. But if you guys have any suggestions or comments about that, post below. I'd love to hear your opinions on cloth diapering. I'm going to be brand new on this, so this is my first time cloth diapering. I'm kind of excited about it. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.